Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live from Las Vegas. Once again, I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm here to deliver your latest free, timeless, collective channel message from the download series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. Welcome. Thank you for the growth on the channel, the increased views, subscriptions, and listens. So thankful and grateful for those of you who send your love donations in. I receive them. Thank you so much. And for those of you who are purchasing personal services and goods from me, I'm so grateful. You have questions, I have answers. You can find those on my website, located in the title of this live, uncut, unedited, raw, and real broadcast. Okay. Make your choices and decisions responsibly, because at the end of the day, you're always responsible for the choices and decisions that you make. And this is your life. So live your life. Whoa. No need to keep on stressing. Just live your life. Okay. And they're saying, make sure that you are happy with the choices that you're making. Make sure you feel empowered when you make a choice. Don't doubt your choice. Okay. They say doubt is a sabotaging energy. They're saying, make sure you make your choices from a place of power. Okay. Believe in yourself when you make a choice. Believe that the universe is responding to your decisions. Believe that we're here. We're going to look into someone's energy here. This could be you. This could be somebody on the other side of the table. They didn't say who, but they said it's somebody. It is relevant to the reading today. There's somebody here, they got their head where their heart's supposed to be. It says you're putting your mind where your heart is supposed to be, is the core of their energy. They're caught up in their head. They should be in their heart, okay? Their heart is supposed to be all up in this, but instead their head is all up in this, okay? Let's see what else you're going to show me about somebody here. You accuse them of lying. I heard it. You are right. Okay. So whoever this is, they're caught up in their head. You've accused them of lying. God co-signed that. He said, God said, you were right. They were lying. Okay. That's a divine co-sign deck. When that deck comes through, this is a divine, Luster's God energy, the collective, the divine mind, just trying to confirm whatever it says. So, you accuse them of lying, and source says, yeah, you're right. I heard the lie. You were right. Okay. Using shadow traits in light fashion to balance a situation. I see that's what you're doing here. They say in your feelings, like you might have certain feelings for somebody, but they're lying. And so here you are. You have to go into a protective stance. I heard we always stand in a buffalo stance. Okay. Yeah. So it's like a protection. Okay. You stay with the girls. You stay with your protected zone. Okay. You stay with your protected area. Okay. Your girls coming through as your feminine ancestral line. Okay. So on our physical plane, we take our ancestral line from the paternal side, but in your spiritual line, you take the line from your maternal side. So you always stand with a buffalo stance with your girls. Your girls is your feminine ancestral line. Okay. Your mother's birth line, your feminine ancestry line. This is your spiritual heritage. Okay. Yeah. And you're balancing this situation by switching up here. I'm now loved, liked, seen, heard, and valued and appreciated. Excuse me. You have a knowing of this, that you are appreciated, that you are heard, valued, liked, and seen. You know that, okay? And so if somebody come in and they ain't in that mode, now something is off. I heard now something is off, okay? The next card, what your spirit is calling you to do. Each day with you brings delight new. I look forward to more and appreciate each one I've experienced this far. Okay. And it's coming out with this. It came out literally. I pulled 2 cards with the zodiac sign Taurus, which is perfect. So your spirit is asking you to find appreciation in this experience anyways, even though you're aware that somebody on the other side of the table is putting their head where their heart is supposed to be. They're all caught up in their head. Okay. They said, you could expect this person to go in a roundabout way to try to accomplish what they wanted with you. Okay, so somebody here, they're gonna try to do something different, trying to switch up the gameplay. Okay, they're trying to switch. They're going into their playbook and trying to switch it up. Okay, somebody feels like somehow every little thing is gonna be all right anyways. Okay, so somebody is hitting the same space from a different heart place. They saying, okay, but here's the thing. Is that they feel like when you look at them, that you see an enemy. You feel like that this person, they feel like when you look at them, like you feel like they're not on your side. You feel like somebody is against you. Okay, this is their perspective of you. Okay, this person, they can sense that this situation with you is really a beautiful situation. They don't know how beautiful it is what I'm seeing here in the cards. They don't know how beautiful it is. Okay. I see that in the past you made a choice to be able to raise your vibration in this. You know that somebody's going through some experience, okay, or they know you're going through an experience. There's some fellow feeling here. Somebody is going through experience. But I see what's coming up is you're wondering what's the agenda? What agenda is somebody on here? What are they really on? What's the real deal with them? You want to know what's really happening. Like, why do you even care? Okay. Why you even here in this? Okay. And it has something to do with somebody here. They have everything in the physical realm that they need, but they really want to be with your love, with your energy, with your heart, that they weren't able to find on no store shelf. What do you know? They couldn't find an energy like yours on the store shelf, because it's like, if it's on the store shelf and they want it, they got it. You know, I hear, I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it. If it's on the store shelf, it's something they could go purchase, they got it. But when it came to what they couldn't buy, which was your love, they were caught up in their head instead of where their heart. They were supposed to be caught up in their heart. And they blew up a situation. Okay, yeah, they blew up a situation with you. Okay, so when somebody try to connect with you, because they're tuning in to, it's like the more they think about you, the more they realize what a beautiful opportunity it is with you. Okay, so somebody here want to reach out and touch you. They want to reach out and touch somebody. It's like this person, they're starting to recognize in you the value in you. I feel like whatever they did when you accuse them of lying, it was surprising to them that you just kind of moved on. You didn't even really address the lie. They said, who does that? They said, shouldn't you stand here and argue with me and fight with me about this? And you're like, hell no. You're like, I'm not sitting up here. I'm not going to argue with nobody. You lied. I know. What's the point in arguing with a liar? If you argue with, I heard, what's the point in arguing with a liar? Arguing with a liar gonna get you more lies, gonna get more lies told to try to get out of lies, because you know that's what liars do. I heard that's what liars do. They tell a lie on top of a lie to try to get through the lie, okay? But you're not playing games with this person like that. You're like, I don't even give a fuck. It is what it is. You decided you're just gonna grab your own butt and love yourself. You're like, forget it. If I like booty, but honey, I got one too. You're like, I'll go ahead and grab my own booty. I need to grab your booty. That's what your feelings made you go internal. Yeah. You know that you had to heal from this in some sort of way. You know, you weren't trying to be rude, but you had to go into self-protection mode, because you were in this from your heart, you know, but you realized somebody was caught up in their head. They were in their heart. They was giving you some head game, but they weren't giving you no heart game. Okay. You wanted the heart game. You were there for the heart game. You were there for the love. Okay. You were in this situation. You was in love. Okay. But somebody lied to you. Okay. And you were like, okay, well, I can't control how this person's going to act. I can't control what somebody's going to do. And at the end of the day, you know, they're going to be missing you, but you're like, well, how you feel? That's your fault. You're like, that's your fault. I didn't choose that for you. You chose that for you. If you you knew what I was and you see, then you should have acted appropriately. It's like, you should have acted appropriately. This person is realizing that, you know, They have some issues. Okay, they have some issues that possibly goes back to when they were a kid, where they weren't cared for the way that they should have been. Okay, I not heard, grow the fuck up. You ain't a kid no more. Whatever you had going on when you were a kid, okay, I understand. We all had shit going on when we were a kid, but you know what? You real childish if you gonna still be living like that as an adult. Like I get it. Your mommy, your daddy, whatever they did to you, you ain't in that space no more. It's like, grow up and move the fuck on. Like Melinda mama always told her, you might have been born in the shit, but you could get up out of it and clean yourself off and move on. Walk on from it. Okay, somebody here, they want your forgiveness so bad. They want your forgiveness so bad so that everything will be all right if you would just forgive them. But the thing of it is, this person, you know, they know that they didn't come with love in the past. So again, like I said, they know that you're looking at them like they ain't even really on your side. And this person, what they need to do is stop spying on you. What God said, what this person really need to do, what their spirit is calling to do, is to get out of your business. Stop trying to get readings on you. Spirit says, stop trying to get readings on. They need to stop getting readings on you. They need to stop checking your social media. They need to stop staring at you and trying to figure out what you're doing and all that. Because the Spirit said to you that, you know, you let them deal with their feelings. Of course, they gonna miss you now that you're gone. Of course, they gonna want to be around you and such, but Spirit said, Spirit told you, just go mind your business, baby. They didn't appreciate you when they had you. Of course, they gonna miss you, baby. Let them deal with those hard feelings that they have themselves. It's not your job to heal them from the feelings that they incur from their own actions. So let them deal with how they feel. I heard, let them deal with how they feel. They need to stop spying on your shit. They need to stop trying to get readings on you. They need to stop trying to ask about you. They need to stop trying to orchestrate to bump into you. Yeah, integrity is everything. And somebody here showed you that they didn't have any, but you have integrity. I heard with yourself and with Spirit. Yeah, you do. And you ain't playing these games with somebody here. You know, you're saying to yourself, you know, I have some feelings about this, but at the same time, I'm going to honor my feelings. But at the same time, I'm going to continue to move on and move up because I'm on my glow up. I'm on my grow up. I'm on my grown shit right now. I'm on my grown man. I'm not playing these games with you. You say I'm not playing these games with you. Somebody here feels like you ain't got no feelings for them. So you must have never had no feelings for them. They don't know what you go through. Who gives a damn what they think about what you feel? You know that you love this person. You know where it's been a challenge for you as a result of everything that's transpired here. But you know, at the same time, what you need to do to take care of you, you know what you need to do to act in your own best interest. Since this person didn't have any interest in what was of concern to you, you'll handle your own concerns from here on out. I heard you'll handle your own concerns from here on out. So even where you have some emotional experiences surrounding this situation, you bossing up. Yeah, you gonna cry when you feel like crying, but you're bossing up in this. You gonna act as a boss. You gonna act accordingly. Yeah, and you know here that you had your own personal agenda in a situation. You know what you were motivated by here in this situation, and you have to take care of yourself, because if somebody has ulterior motivations that ain't connected with yours, that you two ain't on the same page. In other words, you have to take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? I also feel like somebody here felt like, you know, they weren't worthy at their core, whether they knew it or not. They acted they acted with the audacity that they did as a lack of worthiness. They were having a lack of worthiness. Okay, this person is being guided to key into their intuition. Okay, Spirit says this person actually, what you don't know, they said what you don't know is if this person actually stepped up and did what they were supposed to right now, You'd be surprised at how that switch inside of your heart would turn on, but it won't turn on. It's like the key to turn on the switch in your heart towards this person to where you would even look at another opportunity, where you might even look at the chance to look at them. I see your ancestors looking at you real strong. The petrified wood, I've never seen that before. I see an ancestor here. Hold on a second. Let me tell you about this ancestor. This ancestor, for some of you, it's a person who's bald, very thick, very round. It's a man energy. He has big, full cheeks. He has a full beard and a full mustache. He has a very pronounced brow, and his nose is kind of roundish. Yeah, he got big earlobes. This person might even have gauges or done something to spread their earlobes. Okay, this is somebody who a big person. Okay, is a somebody who, I say this person is anywhere from 200 to 300 pounds in weight. Okay, this person might have been, they're saying he was about 5'7" to 5'10" tall. Okay, this person is bald. This person is looking at you, and they're looking at you, and they've been, I hear they've been protecting you from your childhood. Okay, so there's somebody here in this energy. Okay, all right, so that came through. This person here on the other side of the table in your physical plane, though, that was somebody's ancestor come through. On the physical plane, it's like this person right now, if they could get over their fuck-tardedness, if they could get over their fuck-headedness, if they could get over their deceit, over their BS, and be honest and real and come correct, then they would be surprised that that is like a secret key to turn the switch of love, of receptivity on within you. Okay, but you're like, oh hell no. Even while I'm saying that, you're like, oh hell no, ain't no going back. You're like, ain't no way I'm doing that. Well, of course you're not, because this person hasn't done this. See, this is something that would transpire within your energy spiritually, and you would be motivated. But and not until this person do what they supposed to do. Okay. This person here realizing that not appreciating what they had. Not appreciating what they had. This person not appreciating what they had has led to them ending up without it. Okay, somebody here has something, they didn't value it while they had it, now it's gone. Okay, they have fucked up before like this. Yeah, they fucked up before like this. I heard it may even cut somebody off for doing something similar to them in their past. So now that they did it, they can see why you would cut them off, why you ain't dealing with them, why you ain't playing with them. And the thing of it is, anywhere where somebody feels a lack of worthiness inside of themselves, they're actually going to attract an inner, out here, invoke an energy from you that vibrates towards that. Somebody needs to clean up their heart. Like, they really need to clean up their heart. They're holding on to the wrong thing. I heard they're focused on the wrong thing is what I heard. Yeah, somebody here is focused on the wrong thing. So yeah, this person's energy, they're having some big shock, some realization. They got to focus and figure out their mess on their own. Yeah, you're over here, you just busy going into your business. You're going into your career, you're going into your finances, you're focused there. You're like, forget it. You knew what something here had a good opportunity to be great, so you did everything you could. You didn't let your issues fuck it up. No, you didn't. You decided that you were going to go into chill and heal mode. Yes, you did. And I see that you're not playing with this person's energy. Yeah, you're not playing with this person's energy. You're going to let them have time to figure out what the hell they done did and figure out what they need to do. Yeah, and ways is looking most likely this is it for this situation. Yeah, somebody here, they kept waiting to do something, and guess what? They was waiting on the sign, like, hello, here's your sign. You better get to it right now, because you're about to miss the opportunity of a lifetime. Whoever this person is in your experience, they better hop to it, because if they don't hop to it and get to it now, it's like you're going to be gone for good. I heard you're going to be gone for good. There's only a limited time. The way they're showing it to me in Las Vegas, when you go to the slot machine, any of y'all ever been to Las Vegas? Raise your hand. Yeah, I know most of you have been here at some point in time. Others of you, you've been on TV. I heard I've been there on TV. Anyways, when you're sitting at the slot machine, especially the newer ones, you play. Let's say the bet costs $1 every time you spin, right? Well, you get down to 20 cents. There's this thing. It's like a bet saver, wager saver, I think they call it. And what it'll do is it'll give you a wheel to spin, right? And so you're gambling the last 20 cents to, and if it lands in the little green wedge, then that means you get to play again for your 20 cents. You get the full dollar bet. Okay. So there's something here, like if this person was to go ahead and hop in, it will be their wager saver. In other words, they've been playing this game with you, right? They want another chance with you. Okay, well, they got a slim chance to get that. Okay, but they're gonna have to take action now. They can't keep playing around. But their heart needs some cleaning up. Somebody here, their heart needs some cleaning up. I heard they holding on to some anger, some animosity to you. Yeah, they are. They're holding on some animosity toward you because they thought you were going to keep playing this game with them. They thought you were going to go back and forth with them. How dare you withdraw from the match? What the hell? You mean you don't want to spar with me no more? No, I'm cool. Boo, I'm cool. I ain't here to spar with you. Okay. You're like, I'm not even into physical violence. I don't even like to watch boxing or MMA. I don't even like football because it's too violent. But this person, they like violent sports. You're like, I don't even play with that shit in any type of way. Okay. Yeah, this person, they keep trying to check on your stuff, you know what I'm saying? But they need to stop. This person, they're having a hard time avoiding looking up your accounts, looking up your profile, trying to see what you're doing. And Spirit said this person here, they need to you learn to stop accepting what they don't want. Okay, because I heard they have a great way of holding on to people, situations, and circumstances that makes them feel like crap. And then the minute they get something that makes them feel fantastic and feel like bliss, like, oh, they sabotage that, they ruin that because they so used to being caught up in, I heard, a crummy energy. Okay, they used to breadcrummy people who accept their breadcrumbs and people who breadcrumbing back. They're used to getting the whole plate, the whole 5-course meal with you. Like, it's a 5-course meal. I don't even know what that looked like, but I heard it's a 5-course meal with you. I heard you are the 5-course meal. Okay. Oh, Lord. Yeah, here you just decided, you know what, listen. This person is not in their heart with me and they ain't got no integrity. You saw that in the past. So here you are, you busy just doing you, baby, stepping up into your boss energy. You ain't trying to change this person. You know, that's why you ain't arguing with this person. See, when you stand up there and you argue with somebody, you trying to get them to see your point of view. You trying to get them to fall in line with what you would like them to do. But in this situation, you don't have the motivation to do that. Yeah, your spirit is like, don't do that because it's a waste of your time. I heard it's a waste of your time trying to get people to change. You've already tried that before. You know that situation means all they're going to do is rearrange this, rearrange that. But in a minute, they'll be right back to exactly what they were before. You seen that enough now. You ain't playing that way no more. You ain't into trying to rearrange people. The message, I heard birds singing outside the window. Singing nice and loud, singing a pretty song, talking about message. Okay. Yeah. And so you're like, I'm not listening to no complaining stuff. So moving forward, somebody might be trying to reach out to you about some complaints about, you didn't even care enough to keep trying. You know what? Get the fuck out of here with that. I heard, get the fuck out of here with that. Like, I'm not even playing. I heard, I'm not even playing. Okay, somebody here held back from you. They didn't want to give to this connection in the past. Yeah, they didn't want to give to this connection in the past. They might have been good to buy you a beer, but hold on, there's a lot more in life besides just a beer. That's all you got. Okay, listen, somebody here, they need to quit trying to go into your stuff. I'm telling you, they're looking at your pictures. They're looking at your social media. They're trying to figure out where you at. They trying to text you or something like that, and it's like, how old are you? How old are you? You trying to text me after this shit? If they think they're gonna get any of your attention, they better catch you in live person. I heard in living color, But here's the thing, this person has been a tight ass and they're going to continue to be a tight ass. And you will not be giving them no more booty. You said, I got my own booty. I'll grab my own booty. Yeah. This person don't seem to understand that the way that you just left this whole situation alone and you walked away, you didn't really like try to dig deeper. You didn't really try to prove nothing. It actually would have hurt them more if you stood there and fought with them, but you ain't trying to get no revenge. You ain't trying to prove nothing. You're like, live and let live. If this is how they want to be, that's fine. Let them do what they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And I hear you like, I'm just gonna move on to, you know, they're gonna be who they are. And it's like, I'm not trying to change you. Apparently, this is what's in your stars. Okay, so you realize that everybody has a different purpose. You realize that everybody's in your life for a different reason. Okay, yours is clearly not like theirs. Okay, so you got to go get into your own season. Okay. They're at a different place in life than where you're at. Excuse me. They're at a different place than where you're at in life right now. And you're just going to have to honor that right now. You're going to let them be where they're at. Handle your business, baby. That's what you say. Handle your business. You were not focused here with me, okay? Somebody here, they're spending a lot of time with their friends and stuff, and they talking to all their people, okay? But here's the thing. These are their people, and it's interesting because what I'm getting is the people in their circle are trying to show them something about leveling up, about coming up, about getting out of this funky ass vibe that they're in. But some of them are being shown that through contrast and situations. So some of them are being shown that they got to level up their life and level up their circle because their circle ain't shit, okay? And that's what they're seeing while they're busy talking to people. What the people has responses to how they feel and what they seeing and what they doing. They're even seeing in the responses from their circle that their circle ain't shit. They're seeing that they ain't shit. They're seeing that they have surrounded themselves with some BS, okay, with some bullshit, some horse shit, some cow shit, and some more shit. And then Melinda Mama coming through again talking about just because you were born in the shit don't mean you need to stay in it. You could get up and pull yourself out of it, okay, clean yourself up and move on. So if you told them something like that, it stuck with them. Somebody here, you told them something else that your mother used to tell you all the time. And you told them this on multiple occasions. And it stuck with them and they hear it, okay? It stuck with them and they hear it and it repeats in their mind. It's like, you came through to me, okay? Yeah, they're showing me one of my nail clients. She always be like, you came through to me. She's like, now I take my lunch breaks at work. So this is it, okay? So you told somebody something that you learned from your mother or from your experience with your mother or through your mother's experience. Either way, you shared this information with somebody here. Okay, they didn't apply it when they were with you, but it's like every time they get themselves right back in the same boat, in the same situation, in the same experience, well then it's like they hear your voice in their spiritual ear, reminding them, telling them once again, you know, okay, interesting. So this person remembers a lot of the stuff that you converse with them, and their circle is showing them the validity of everything you said. Okay. You're keeping it real right now. You learn lessons from your past, and that is something that you have shared. Okay. You know that even though there's love, sometimes love is not enough. You can love somebody, but if your actions are imbalanced, if your reciprocation is imbalanced, you know, it's not enough to sustain the situation and keep it going. Is there some sort of way where you're realizing that this was an opportunity for you to confront your abandonment issues? Yeah. There's a situation here where, you know, it's going to take some time. And you know that this person on the other side of the table, they got a lot of growing to do. I heard, you know, they got a lot of growing to do. You know, it's going to take somebody here some time to get over this connection with you, to move on from it. You know, it's going to take somebody some time. This person here, They have growth, and they're going to continue to grow. That the spirit wants you to know this person is going to continue to grow. This person is going to continue to figure things out in their life and move on. They're going to find some stability. They will be finding some stability. I heard your words linger. Okay, yeah. This person will always feel like you're a deep soul connection for them. They'll always feel some sort of draw towards your energy. They'll always want your energy, but they realize, that you have strong boundaries now because of their behaviors. They're realizing that due to a response to the behaviors that they offered to you, I heard, because y'all even have had conversations to the effect of, oh, you're mad that I did this. Okay, do you understand that would have never happened? I would have never took that action if it wasn't a response to this situation over here, which points back to what they did again. It's like, I would have never pushed you back if you had never pushed me. We're going to keep it that simple. I'd have never pushed you back if you'd have never put hands on me in the first place. It's like that. You know what I'm saying? So somebody did something. It was a disrespectful act. In response, what did you do? You acted to protect yourself. Somebody here, they know that, okay? They might have tried to they might have even tried to explain it away, justify. Thank you. That's the word you're trying to get me. Justify to themselves their action. They try to justify their action, but their spirit, the spirit heard that whole conversation. My mama said this too. One hand by yourself and don't make no noise. It take a two hand to clap. It take a two hand to clap. In other words, one person by themselves don't tend to, you fight, but it's an inward battle. You know what I'm saying? It ain't out here destroying things, causing chaos in the physical realm. Okay. They said, my mother said, it takes two to argue, two to fight, two to tango. You don't want to be a part of that. That's fine. Just let go. Okay. Yeah. And so I see, like I said, you come to the situation with real love. You really did. And right now you thinking about somebody. Yeah, when you think about somebody, they want to call you or something like that. When you think about them, when they want to call you, they want to talk to you, you just send them love spiritually. It's like, I love you too. Ho'oponopono, namaste, be blessed, go be great. It's like that. You're like, look, go be great. I love you too. Go be great now. Okay. But here's the thing, you're in this expansive period, and to revert into an energy that's that closed up. I heard that closed off, that closed minded, that love is entrapped in there. It's like, hold on, let it flow. You got to flow it. You're like, I'm in the flow. Yeah. Somebody here, they might have, y'all come together, classic movie shit. Can I buy you a drink? Yeah. Type stuff. It came in with a lot of sweetness, but now this person, either they feel like you stabbed them in the back, or they know damn well that they stabbed you in the back. But here's the thing, they stabbed you in the back, and they're the one that felt the pain of it. They're the one that felt the sting from the stabbing in the back. Somebody here, all they doing is minding their feelings right now. You know what I'm saying? And they know that they feel what they did. They feel like they know damn well it was treacherous and malicious. They know what they did. No matter, even it could have even just been a conversation. It could have even just been a word. This doesn't have to involve physical violence, right? It could have been a deep-seated feeling that they never even expressed to you. Either way, your spirit turned off because God heard that. God already co-signed on this reading. You accuse them of lying. God said, I heard it. You were right. Yeah. God co-signed on this reading already. So yeah, this person that they feeling, the knife that was meant to your back went straight to their soul. Ooh, hold on. Ooh, the knife they meant for your back went straight to their soul. Wow, that's crazy. So don't go around trying to stab folks in the back. You know what I'm saying? Wow. The knife they meant for your back went straight to their soul. And they know, and so it's like they're figuring out that they hurt themselves you know? Yeah, they hurt themselves and it wasn't you hurt them. Yeah, they hurt themselves and they know it. And they figuring that out. Again, it hurt you too, but you have business to handle. So you got to your business. You know what I'm saying? You handle your business. You kept moving. You kept grooving. Okay, in the reading, was it last night that it came out? Millie wanted to know after the pepper spray attack, should I send the boys to school tomorrow? It crossed her mind, and it's like, yeah, they got to keep going with life. On planet Earth, shit is going to happen. On planet Earth, shit is going to happen. Okay. But here's the thing. This is a planet of side effects in a sense, because the truth is spirit is the only thing that's real. Everything else is a result of that. So it's like here we're like, let's cut to the core of it all. Let's cut to the core of it all. Get to the source of it all. And because you've done that with yourself, you know how to handle this situation. And you move through it with a level of confidence, faith, with flow, with ease, with trust, with just knowing that, hey, I got this. You know what? I got this. Everything here. Thank you for the lessons. Thank you for the lessons. Thank you for the opportunity to trust and believe, okay? Thank you for the opportunity to also to learn to work in this spiritual gym, and flex that muscle right there of my boundaries, of asserting my value and my worth, of honoring myself, because if I don't step up and honor myself, who's going to step up and honor me? You know what I'm saying? Stand for something or you'll fall for anything. Right? You want me to sit up here and take care of you, but hold on, I ain't took care of me yet. I got to take care of me first before I can take care of you, he, she, or anything or anybody else. And when you pull back into that, that created a huge shift here. And it blew somebody back. I heard it made them sit up in their seat because they wasn't expecting you to do that. Like they thought it was going to go a little bit differently than how it had gone. Yeah, somebody here, they're going to be going through some heart healing. That's good. We don't wish anything but that. This is all about empowerment. So as a result, that's good. They're finally opening. Somebody here is about to open up to understanding how they hurt themselves in the embracing of the accountability. In the embracing of their power in the situation. I heard when they do this, what they'll be doing is embracing the power instead of giving it away. See, they didn't know every time that they claim victim, every time they pause on the reading. The human brain wants to say, yeah, but we're not in no way negating the fact that something actually happens to you. We understand that you had an experience. We're looking at it spiritually and energetically. If we can shift anything, if we really believe we can, everything is spirit at its core, then that means spirit is the core of how you change what you're seeing in the physical. Okay, because we do that, we have changed what we're seeing in the physical. Okay, back. They say we back on because we've done that. We've seen it. Okay, but here you're like, the power ain't out there. The power is in me. How did I create this situation? Okay, how do I adjust my energy so the situation goes differently? Okay, well, listen, I can't control what they do from the physical living. But what I can do is order the next moment. I can order the new energy coming through. So I'm going to address this situation with ease and flow and in my power. You're like, hold on a second. Okay, apparently there's some part of me where I'm still resonant with fuckheadedness. Okay, with that type of shit over there. Okay, I forgive it. Okay, where have I done this in the past? I'm sure I've been a whole fuckhead to somebody before. Okay, yeah, okay. I see where I did that before. I see where I've been this way. Somebody, if you sit up here and you're like, well, I never did anything wrong. Okay, this might not be the channel for you. Go find somebody else out there who never did nothing wrong, because I ain't the one, and I'm not here to play with you, honey. Okay, come back when you're ready to own your shit. If you're not ready to own your shit, if you're not ready to take your power back from situations and circumstances by stop blaming every fucking body else for everything that went wrong in your life, you want to click off now, because on this channel, we work with the true source. The true source is always going to be you in your energy. You have the opportunity to affect change there. Now, there are macrocosmic experiences going on here where, you know, the whole planet has kind of been under this oblivious spell. Like, you're fucking oblivious to the fact that you're in a car. There's a steering wheel, but you got to sit in on the chair next to you. Oh, and you keeping your hands rested on your lap, and you definitely don't know how to drive with your knees because you don't even know you in a car and you ain't got no steering wheel on there anyway. So calm the heck down. And first off, realize that you got some control here. First off, you need to pick up your hands. Pick up your hands, say, praise. Okay, yeah. The roof. The roof. Okay, they say, raise your hands to the roof. Raise your hands to the roof. Okay, raise your hands to the roof. Okay, they're saying, raise your hands to the roof. It's saying right now also, let those hands elevate. Let the works of those hands elevate. Let the works of those hands be of a higher value, of a higher morale, of a higher motivation. Okay, a higher. You're taking me higher. Because I'm getting higher, closer to my dreams. Okay, so yes, okay. They're saying, listen, raise the roof on the value. And here's the thing, you're doing that, raising the roof on your value. Every time you're taking your heartbreak back, saying, oh, you broke my heart. This is the worst thing that ever happened to me. Well, where was the love in this? If the truth is the hidden truth in all the shadows, thank you. If the hidden truth in all the shadow energies that you experience is that love is the key, honey. Yes, love is the key. And then where is the love in this? Okay, and love is the key to unlock any dark night. Okay, I gotta grab this painting because you have to see this, because this is part of the message. One moment. Where is the love is the key? Here we go. So I'm gonna share a couple of paintings with you that I had done. The first one was the first edition, Love is the Key. Okay, it's absolutely gorgeous. It looks pristine. And it's very small. Oh, they said small-minded thinking, big-minded thinking. It says the difference between small-minded thinking and big-minded thinking. Okay. Wow. Yeah. This one's available for $1,000 US. This one's available for $2,000 US. Okay. Wow. That's what the pause was about. They're like, I'm like, serious? I'm having this whole conversation. You really want me to offer to sell my paintings? They said, yes. What's the good in keeping them to yourself? They're mine. I'm like, they're mine. They're like, but you didn't pay them to keep them in your house all the time forever. You already have this art inside of your heart. It's all over your kids. It's all over everything in your house. Somebody else needs some of this, some of these blessings in their house. And I'm like, stop messing with me. So I apologize for the moment of silence there. We was having a whole argument right now. Love is the key. Small-minded thinking. All right. So this was the first Love is the Key. First version I did of it. Okay. It's beautiful, right? It's perfect. And then I had a download. It's beautiful. And it's like in the keyhole is where all the color is. Love is the word written on the key. You got to put the love and find the love. Where's the color at in your life? The color is somewhere in your life. Your job is to find your love, take your love, and put it right up into that beautiful part. Oh, I love the way my bed feels. I love my blanket. I love my pillow. I love this cup of coffee. Oh my God. How much can you love about where your life is? Because that's what takes you out of the darkness and into the color. Yes, yes, yes. Norma Jean talking about shipping costs from New Zealand. I would investigate it. Okay, here we go. Definitely, because I had sent some stuff to the DR. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Thank y'all. My international crew. Somebody, I remember my ex asked me, yes, baby. Okay. I remember she said, where you getting ready to go? All happy. She's like, where you getting ready to go? I was like, worldwide. I'm getting ready to do my show. I'm getting all dolled up. Oh yeah. Okay. Anyways, this one here now, this is open, big-minded thinking. Let me tell you about this one. When I got my download, it's like, okay, for the next one, we want you to take the color black. This, if they sat down and had a class with me, instead of it coming in one moment, it's like I grab black, I put a big spot right in the middle. I just paint all over it. And I just started over and over again writing the word love, 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 with all black all over this whole thing. This whole thing, all black. Why? Because I don't care how dark your dark night of the soul is. I don't care how dark your experience is. The love is all in it, honey. Yes, it's still there. And then it was like sometimes the darkness gets darker to show you the piercing of the bright light. Yes, yes. Love is the key. Interesting. Now, they're pointing out to me the difference in sizes of the key. First off, this one is real side by side. One is much larger. Okay, one is much larger. The thing of it is, it's so beautiful. It's so ornate. It looks more like one of them skull and bones types of keys with the heart handle, though, and the word love as the keys. But this one right here, oh, this one's heavy duty, baby. Let me tell you something about this key right here. This other love is the key. This key is heavy duty. It's a lot more solidly built. It's solidly constructed. It's way larger. It's way larger. And they're saying that's an excellent ratio of comparison. So, yes, somebody will have the love that's the key to open up infinite possibility in them. And it'll be beautiful and it'll be ornate. But it's not the same as one where they had to find the love and all the darkness that's around them to be able to unlock that. Either one did that. You could be this more delicate, dainty, more beautiful key, but that means you're learning and you're responding quicker. Okay. And in this, the keyhole is so much larger. Interesting. In this one, the keyhole is actually larger than it is in this one. Okay. So we want big-minded thinking to help us find our way out of the darkness. But once you get out of the darkness, you want, they say you want a more focused thinking. It's not small-minded thinking. They said you want focused thinking. Okay. So there's something here about the difference in the sizes of this. There's something here about the quality, the durability, I mean, this one is just so much more, is the durability. I mean, the strength in it. It's more solid. This one is definitely more ornate. This one is more solid. And it's been through a lot more of the dark, okay? But it found the love in the dark, okay? In the dark experiences, during the dark times, during your personal dark ages. You learned, okay? And the keyhole that you had to find, I mean, it's a perfect fit, but it was small. It's like it was tucked off, right? It was real small. It's like you barely fit in there. The love in you grow so big, you became the perfect size. I heard the perfect size fit. It's a perfect size fit. Okay. Calm down. All right. Can we go back to these cards? We didn't pull the art off the walls. Oh, my goodness. All right. Are you serious? I'm done with them right now. What tarot deck? Show me a deck. Can I please move on? Okay. Somebody here is going to be healing their heart. And what we just showed in the art is also the technique. The technique that was used to produce that painting, that second painting, is the technique that we want to use. And it is, where's the love in this? Where is the love in this? Where is the love in this? And where is the love in this? Okay, and where is the love in this? And what is this? This is every situation where you felt stabbed in the back or you stabbed someone in the back. Where you felt stabbed in the back, where had you stabbed somebody in the back before? See, life is a series of balancing experiences to help you live all the different facets of an experience, okay? hold on. I believe this phrase they gave me is let me go into. Let me recommend another technique for you, entrepreneur, leader. First off, if you listen to me, you are a leader. You have your own tribe. Get them. I'm just here to be here and create more awareness about my own empowerment experience. Do what you do. Multifaceted awareness. You have multifaceted awareness, but you don't want it all at once. So if you had it all at once, it would be too much for you to grasp. I hear it would be too overwhelming. You'd go through like this cannot compute, overloading, please stop energy. And sometimes even when we hit you with the one new facet at a time, you still go through that. But you become the super he, the she. You have become the super he. You become the she. We give it to you just as you're ready, so you could absorb it like lotion. My homeboy went to TJ. A bunch of my gay boys went to TJ. Okay, they went together. And one of my brothers, one thing you can guarantee about him, he gonna take care of his skin. My baby get pretty. My baby got pretty skin, okay? And let me tell you something. He went down there, he found him some fantastic skin cream. He was loving it. Here's the thing, he was only there for two nights, and you can't bring all of that shit back. He was like, I can't bring all that shit back. He was like, so I was over there trying to put on as much lotion as I could before I left on laughing. He was filling himself up with cream. Now I have this cream too at my studio, and I'm done doing their nails. I had so many awesome nail art pictures, but there was dust all around them, and I didn't notice it until I blowed them out. I didn't even think about it. And like, I was not at any point focused on these women's fingers. I personally was only looking at the nails. Clearly, because I didn't even notice it until I blew these pictures up. Their fingers was dusty. So now I try to always make sure. No, I always make sure. Sometimes it get down to like, oh, fuck, I almost forgot. Okay, here. And I put the oil on after, okay, and I put lotion on them. This lotion I got, though, I swear to God, they be thinking I'd just be trying to be cheap with them, but it's not that. This lotion, it take literally one pea-sized drop to put on their hands, and they're going to have extra, and they can probably do their forearms too, right? So sometimes the ladies, they reach up there and they feel like I didn't put them enough, and they put another one. Okay, well, have fun lotioning in between your ass crack, because honey, if you touch every part of your skin, you're going to have to go there too, and then do it all over again. But that little tiniest bit of that lotion just goes so far. This is hemp seed oil lotion. It's amazing, right? Okay, so somebody here, Spirit is going to give you what you can handle at once. Your skin can only absorb so much lotion, boys and girls. You know what I'm saying? But make sure you use it. It's wise to use it. It feels good on your skin. You know, keep your skin moist. Especially we out here in the desert. We got to keep our skin moist, okay? One of my old nail clients, okay, this coming through for somebody here. One of my old nail clients to realize, like, I have to moisturize my feet. Once I started moisturizing my feet, everything changed. I was like, you're kidding. You haven't been putting you with your Korean skincare only line, girl? Are you serious? You ain't been moisturizing your feet? She's like, girl, I'm so embarrassed to say that, no, I haven't been moisturizing my feet. But now I do. She was like, I got this special stuff and I got that special stuff. And oh my God, my feet feel amazing. And they really did. Like, her pedicures had completely changed. Apparently, the only moisture she was getting was when I was putting moisture on them after her pedicure. I was like, oh, Lord, what you doing to you? What you doing with your life? I have to. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. So there's something here about multifaceted awareness. Okay. Did you know that there's even the bottom of this? If the bottom awareness of this situation has been neglected, honey, you're going to be dry and crusty still at your foundation. You got to get to the bottom of it. Okay, the bottom, the bare bones bottom, where you don't want to go. Where is it your fault? How did you do it? And what can you do to shift this energy? Okay, if it's nothing about fault, where is it for your best interest to help you transmute the energy? Where is the darkness showing you the love? Where's the love in this? How did it make you a better person? Why would you make a better choice now? Because of the choice you had made then. The girl started using lotion. Once awareness set in, oh shit, it's going to change your life. Now you know what to do. Why do people not know that they have ankles that they need to wash? I don't know. It's not my problem, though. And that's kind of what you did here. You know what I'm saying? You figured out your shit, and then it's like, well, I'm not going to babe you. Although, of course, with me, with my nail profession and these long ass nails, I go around town and everybody all of a sudden, their first question isn't, oh, what's your name? What's the most common first question y'all ever hear? What's your name? Hi, what's your name? How you doing? Okay, stuff like that, right? One of the, not as much as it used to be before, I think I've talked shit to enough people now that, in other words, I've responded to enough people from my place of thinking. And I'm not your average yogi. Okay, so not the average bear, not the average yogi, not the average yogi bear. Okay, somebody's name is Bear. Okay. And it's like the first question is, how do you wipe your ass with those nails? Listen, that's none of your business. And there's nothing you could wear, say, or do to make me think about you cleaning your ass or taking a shit. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to smell it. I don't want to see it. And why is your first question to a complete stranger who just put money in your hand? The last time I had to say, just put money in your hand while you out here asking. Gonna be about my personal hygiene in my asshole. What do you really care? Who does that? Oh, yeah, you do that, right? Nothing you can wear, say, or do. So here's the mentality. I got my own shit. I'm going to handle it. I do what I do. Mind your business. How's your ass smelling today? Mine is actually pretty damn clean. I'm just saying, the bitch is clean. You could eat off of it, but no, you can't. We're not going there right now, okay? Stop playing with me right now. It's too early in my day for all this. Somebody here, they're going to be realizing like their own shit stinks. Stop thinking that it doesn't. Hello. Somebody realized their own shit stinks. They know how their own shit stinks. Okay. Let's say, listen, my own shit stinks because I keep on saying yes to experiences and allowing experiences where I see that somebody here has already shown an energy of deception. Why do I do this? Because it actually solidifies my knowing that I should always default to my intuition. And it's like, you knew that if you did this long enough, there would come this day where you will automatically default to your intuition and you wouldn't allow any of these circumstances to go into play any longer. You finally reach that day. Give yourself a round of applause. We're so proud of you. Yes, that's a big one. I see a standing ovation in the heavens for you. Yes, because now you've done all the intuitive training you need to. So in part 2, there's going to be like, deuces. You got to check up the deuces and you're going to be gone. They ain't going to know why. They ain't going to understand. Stop playing with me, girl. They ain't going to know why. They ain't going to understand, but you can be gone. Deuces, and I'm out. Because you're no longer waiting for the physical evidence to show up at this point. See, before your intuition showed you, and for you, you took it like a premonition. You took it like a premonition. And then it happened again. Oh, my intuition is on point. It's showing me what's going to happen. And then it happened again. By the 10th, 11th, 15th, 20th, 58th, 99th, 100, 99 red balloons go by. By the time the 99th, by the 100th time, you was 100. And it wasn't all 100 through one person for most of you, unless you've been with that same person since y'all was teenagers, and now you're probably like in your 30s or something like that, in your 40s or something like that. I don't know. In your 50s, somebody. But it's like, listen, usually it's going to be different ones because you ain't going to want to go back, or they're not going to want to go back. Yeah, very few and far in between. Is it the same 2 and 6 together through it all? But in this situation, now you're at 100. You don't need no more evidence. You don't need no more evidence of what's going to happen to show up. Because you learn that intuitive voice so clear from everything that you've passed through that now you have only confidence, dear. You're wearing your yellow. I heard you're wearing your yellow shirt. You put confidence, the yellow shirt, and they very clearly, they were like, we're wearing a t-shirt today. Because I'm standing in there in my beautiful wardrobe saying, are we going to wear the uniform today? Another tank top. They're like, nope, we're wearing a t-shirt today. I'm like, okay, t-shirt it is. Your t-shirt is going to cover everything from your just below your throat chakra all the way down to the root chakra in my case, because I like a large shirt. But yes. So your t-shirt is covering everything. So there's something here about, you have this energy of protection. Okay. You're protecting your lower chakras. You're protecting your lower chakras so the higher chakras can flow more and do what they do. Okay. Interesting. And a lot of this had to do with realizing where you were previously not seeing the love in situations, holding on to victimization, abandonment, codependencies. I'm so hurt. I'm so lonely. Everybody I love leaves me. How come everybody's so mean to me? Nobody likes me. You were living there for a long time. Yes, I was. Shoot, hold on a second. Let me cut them off. I was living there for a long time. Personally, I was living there for a long time. Okay, yeah. You were living there for a long time. And it's like finally you've been released from it, and you released yourself from it because you started to see, okay, there's nothing I can do to change this situation and stay in it. Okay, the next thing down the list is like you formulated a checklist. Okay, we're going to start with, is there something off in my thinking here? Am I coming from a place of wounding? What's all, and why am I so triggered? What the fuck? I'm triggered when I hear your name. Triggered. Why am I triggered? What? I'm so triggered. What's that attached to? Where's the root? How do we get to the root? I want to uproot this bitch. Rather than say, hey, stop doing that, because what you're doing right there, you're making me triggered. You literally took and dewired the trigger and removed it in doing so. Mm-hmm. But there were other triggers. There are always other triggers, okay? Until you hit this certain point of 100 with your intuition. Interesting. Your intuition, I hear, allows you to walk through a minefield of stuff that would blow up safely. And I see it like a fairy dancing across, skipping across stones. Okay, why is she skipping when she could fly? Why is she skipping when she could fly? So she had a choice to either skip across the stones or to fly. I see you like that. You have a choice. You can skip across these stones or you can fly. Okay, some of you, there was this, you can have all these different relationships so you can learn all this stuff about yourself, or you could just do it on a solo. Before it was necessary to have a partner project. Okay, they say before it was necessary to have a partner project, you wanted to go solo. But now that you've gotten to a certain level of mastery about the partner project with these energies of deception of folks that had hurt themselves because of the way they tried to do you, you now have the option to choose. So do you want to go solo project or do you want to go partner project? You know, if you go partner project, it's going to be like skipping across the rocks. So you understand you can fly, right? Okay. Yeah, but the rocks are so fun to jump across the river. It's so fun. It's so fun to do it. Okay, listen, somebody, if it's so fun, why don't you go have some fun, honey? It's about loving and loving all the way through. I heard it's about loving all the way through. Yes, thank you. It's about loving all the way through. Okay, from start to finish, every choice you make, every little step I take. Okay, every little step I take will be grounded in love and peace and happiness. Whether I embrace you and give you a kiss or I say deuces and I'm gone in a mess. It's an act of love. Praise. Okay, from start to finish. That's what's going down. Now, we haven't even pulled out a tarot deck yet. So, are y'all ready to get into your tarot cards? An hour into this message, you ready to get into your tarot cards? Yes, the Hermetic Tarot. Let's do it. Okay, I love it. Hermetic Tarot coming through today. And we're going to do the cards like we've been doing. You've been watching, you've been seeing. We're doing the cards differently today, okay? Oh, Lord. Let's get into this message. What do you have for the lip? I gotta go Barbados. That's what the heck we have. I have Barbados again. Hold on. I can't do this. Sorry. I know that don't sound pretty. But it's a lot better than listening to me try to talk and honk and stuff back up my nostril. And I don't do that because that shit grosses me out. So if you're in my presence, please blow your nose. And normally I would excuse myself to the bathroom or something, but I'm still trying to do my show. And you know what? This message is more important than trying to worry about somebody being embarrassed or thinking it's gross. I don't give a fuck. If you don't like it, click off. If you can't find the value to listen past me, blow my nose. Bye. Bye. Okay. All right. What's happening here? Show me the download message today. Can we get into the message? Yes, right there. Six of Swords. Okay, making peace, moving on. Somebody's trying to find peace in the situation. Okay, Six of Swords, the Lord of earned success. Somebody here, the thing is, moving on is where it's at. The fact that they are choosing to heal, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's going to be choosing to heal their heart. They're going to be choosing to look at this. It's going to get so pronounced that they can't ignore it anymore, you know what I'm saying? So they're going to actually address it. It's like breaking point. I heard breaking point. And it has a lot to do with the absence of you. You know, the absence of you is transformative. They say the absence of you is transformative. Yeah, because you chose self-love on the real. You weren't playing games with somebody. You chose to honor you. You chose to do you. You chose to take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not good enough for you to do this or that, it's not about me not being good enough. It's about you. You don't know what you deserve, okay? Because I am definitely good enough. You're like, I'm good enough. I got the self-love. I'm good on my own. You know what I'm saying? I was just thinking that this might be fun. This might be fun if this continued on for some longer times, you know what I'm saying? If we could extend this experience, that'd be dope. I love it. That's the only thing you were really looking at. You were like, I'm enjoying this experience. I'd like it to continue. And here's the thing. You're doing that still. You're doing that still where you're at. Okay, but somebody just ain't here no more. Yeah. Yeah, because it's like you just have to let somebody here feel me. I want to feel the fire. Yeah, you want to feel the fire? Well, somebody feeling the fire right now. Okay, they feeling a burning in their heart. They want to really reach out and touch you. They want to feel you. They want to feel your fire. So you kept them warm. You were like the fire in the night. It felt very protective. It felt very warm and cozy. Yeah, your energy very cozy. Somebody here knows that they ain't getting no second chances here with you. They know that you done made your final decision. Somebody here is aware that they are living some karmic consequences. They gonna want to reach out, and if they ain't aware, they finna figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But that's what is going to help this person to figure the healing out too. This is where the healing comes in for them. Yeah. You are in your divine feminine energy. Yeah, you have become the super he, the she. I love that. You have become the super he, the she. I love it. It's awesome. Yeah, and you are definitely, so having honored and found your value and your worth, like you leveling up. The universe is here for you. You know, you're here. The universe is here. You've leveled up. And love called your name, honey. Love called your name. When God called your name and said, come over here and bring that love over here, you're like, I'm here for it with the ace. Yes, Ace of Pentacles. You're like, I'm here for it. Yes, new stability, a new level. You're starting out your new level. It's your first day on your new job, baby. It's your first day on your new job. Hey, somebody else got fired before they got hired. What? Your first day on your new job, okay, where you've leveled up. A situation is leveling up for you right now. Your first day on the new job. What does that represent? I heard just over boo-boo de foo. Whoa, I heard just over boo-boo de foo. Somebody's period of healing, and we have been talking about, there's been a prescribed time. Yeah, there's been a prescribed time. Spirit was like, you're going to have to sit on your ass and stay in your own energy. No less than, fill in the blank, 4 months, 5 months, whatever it was, 6 months, I don't know, 8 months for somebody, a year, 2 years, whatever. When that prescribed time is fulfilled, and I feel like that's happening very, like you're at the end of it, the new job. Yes, it's like from day to day, the energy shift. You're going to notice it in more things in your life. So this new energy for you coming in strong. Yeah. I see that you definitely, somebody tried to reach out to you with some love energies. You didn't respond to that. I heard they got no response. Okay. So now they're just realizing they have to just try to get over it. Somebody looking for closure. Okay. They're going to get it. If they're paying attention to spirit, that's how they going to get it, honey. Because you up on the shit out of this. They're going to see the truth about themselves. You know what I'm saying? They understand that they chose their path. They're going to be getting the download. They're going to be getting the clarity coming through with the Ace of Swords in their position, letting them know exactly what they have done. The bottom of this deck right here, Knight of Wands energy telling us, yeah, somebody here will playing. Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. Yeah, that's what's happening here. That's what's been going on. You know, somebody here, they had a way of being, there was a run around, there was a loosey-goosey. There was a loosey-goosey running around everywhere, just doing every old type of thing. And they run around themselves right up to something that they want to run back to so bad, and they just want to stay there and sit there. And the only thing they can do now is kind of just like you've been choosing yourself all this time, like you've been doing it, good job. Now do it again. Do it again. But see, this time to do it again, they're going to have to get raw and real with themselves, because the truth about something about themselves they've been doing over and over again, it finally got crystal clear to them. They can't run from that fact no more. And that's the monkey wrench is thrown into their plan at this point. But they're going to get some truth. I also see in regards to the overall humanity, there's a healing, honey. There's a healing. It's real. You're ready for it. You're ready for it. You grounded it. You gave it that grounding, honey. And another message that had been coming through, they're bringing up again too, that piece that was on back order. Some of you been with us for a while when we were really talking about the state of our consciousness as humans, being like the system behind the airport where they send your luggage down the conveyor belt and somehow it magically ends up on your plane. And they said, yeah, that luggage in the conveyor belt system is in the back of the airport. And it's in a big old building back there. Everything goes into this building, and it's a system of conveyor belts. They're set up at different angles, going at different speeds to reach different destinations to get them all to the correct plane. Now, somebody is like, what the heck's going on? We're getting all these messages that the messages are not being received at the other end. The messages are the luggages. The luggages, everybody's luggage is not showing up. Where's everybody's luggage at? So now they're going down there to check out the room. And they see luggages stacked up like a mountain against a wall over there, because something that happened to this machine over here. This conveyor belt is spewing them, boom, right to the wall. And the piece that they supposed to go continue down and land to go to next, it's moved and it's facing somewhere else, and so it's pointing to the plane, and the piece. And there's nothing on it because everything is hitting the wall. Okay. And that one over there, it's like it stopped running. It stopped spinning at all. So the conveyor belt system on that one over there wasn't even turning. And now you got right at the door, wherever the thing is, a big block up. It's a big backup. It's a backlog of luggage on the conveyor system, right? And so it's just problems everywhere. You got another mountain of luggage over there because the little thing never moved to the plane, and it's just dropping them right there. Everything is misaligned. So you figure out there's a problem. First off, you have to get an expert in this. Somebody here had to be a mind mechanic. Oh, snap. Yes, I am. Okay. You had to be a mind mechanic. Okay. To be the mind mechanic, you had to know the workings of it. In order to know the workings of it, you had to study the workings of it. You became the mind mechanic. Yes, you did. And we're so proud of you for that. You figured out your own shit. That's how you became a mind mechanic. Instead of pointing fingers, you look to yourself. This puts you to the position of the mind mechanic. So now you're able to go in here. That's why you all leaders, everybody who watch and listen, you're a leader. You have your own mission. You have your own people. You have your own community that you're to lead. Okay. In this energy. Okay. Here's the thing though. You got this now. You go around and you're like, okay, this is what it is. I can see clearly what's missing here. This needs to be lined over here. You start making all these adjustments. You get down to the brain of the machine. Everything is haywire because a main component fried. A main component was fried. Now, here's the thing. This whole system, it's kind of fairly a new system. They didn't necessarily have a whole bunch of spare parts sitting around, and nobody was expecting that on every single one of these systems across the world, that all of these were going to go down, that the brain was going to go down. And it did all across the world. Hello. It was a worldwide reset, they said. And they said that during this time, there was a back order. There was a back order of this main component. The main component was on back order because they finally started making them when they, all the little 4-5 ones they had on the shelf ran out. That's funny. Okay, then they start making them, and then they had to start sending them where the priority was greatest, because this little piece that was on back order, it was the functioning of the pineal gland. Why was it on back order? First off, it was on back order because it was calcified. Second off, it was on back order because there was some old energies that broke. That's what your mind calendar is all about, okay? And it's playing out both on the Gregorian calendar and the other calendar. For those of you who are in the know about that, yes, about the dates, about the 8 years that it's off, okay? If you understand why we have a leap year and all that, you understand that the dates are off, okay? Ethiopian time is different than America time, okay? They're living in a whole nother year over there, okay? Because they never switch your calendar to the Gregorian calendar, okay? So either way, though, it's unfolding on both of these time scales, okay? One, the spiritual, first come the spiritual, then the physical, as above, so below. Okay, so the Gregorian calendar, where it's already passed, is our spiritual timetable. The other is the physical timetable. Okay, now that energy is available. Everything, all the orders are being fulfilled. This is why, though, in the past, it's like it was a special gift to be in tune so much. And it truly is a special gift. We're not negating the value of the gift. Please don't mishear us. Hear us clearly with the way we intend it. Okay. The reason why it was set that way, though, was because people thought that only certain ones had it. We are now coming to the awareness that everybody is born with it, but some of them just have never accessed it. And it's been covered over. It's like when you find somebody had a secret bunker in their yard this whole time, and they have a tree planted on top of it. You know what I'm saying? You'll never know what was there. It's been like that for so long. It ain't been accessed. But that part was on back order because first it's like they could only get so much of it through, because it could only come through, thank you, in a direct correspondence to the vibration on earth. So if the vibration of love on earth was at 15%, they could only send 15% of the flow through. That meant only a certain few of you was going to get what you needed, I heard, and it took a lot for each one of you to have that full breakthrough of the calcification of the pineal gland. It was difficult. It was easier to access you. I hear it was easier to access you in the olden days, where you have your sages, your mages, your witches, your warlocks, and your naturalists, and your shaman, and your healer, and the witchy woman. I got a black magic woman. Okay, all that stuff was coming through a lot easier. Okay, just because they black magic didn't necessarily mean they was evil. Okay, they only had a limited awareness of how to do certain things. Okay, it's all about the intentions that comes through. Okay, but listen, it was few available. Okay, few available because only so much could come through. But with the raising of the consciousness to a higher percentage on earth, according to this is some sort of spiritual balance that has to happen in this. Okay, some sort of universal laws at play here about balance. Okay, so now we can send in a raised percentage. Okay, so there's more available. Okay, and now what's happened is you finally hit this crux, this critical crux, this breaking point, this changing point, this shifting point, where now the scales are tipping in your favor and there's more than enough to go around. And that's when Christ consciousness hit every mind. And Jesus came back as if in the clouds with horses or winged with the angels, archangels, and wings with winged animals, not necessarily horses, with the lion that could fly and the bull that was flying. I don't know what these animals were, but you know what I'm saying? The scriptures, okay. This is the new age. This is the age of enlightenment. Okay, the different things, different religions, different belief systems, different ancient writings have foretold all about it. All about it. Both of those timetables are at play here. It's time. It's time. It's time in the spiritual side. It's time in the physical side. Okay, big time. It's big time. Okay, why and what? Okay, because as this is happening, some human minds are still becoming. Remember why we said we give you as much as you can handle it, right? Because we know that too much at once is like trying to put the whole bottle of lotion on. All you're going to do is slippery slide. That's a slippery slope. You don't want to go through it. You ain't going to be able to open no doors. You ain't going to be able to open no doors. You ain't going to be able to put no chapstick on your lips. What? You ain't going to be able to do a lot. Your hands going to be too greasy. You're going to be too greasy. You put too much lotion on it once. You're going to be slipping and sliding all over the place, and you might fall and hurt yourself if we give it to you all at once. Some of you will have sense to walk very cautiously and calmly and just sit somewhere and chill and let it soak in until you absorb. Some of you will wash some of it off and just stick with what kind of sticks. Okay, and that'll be okay too. But either way, once there was that breakthrough in energy and the percentage was so great that it had to hit all humanity, and it's done. It's done. It's already done. You need to know this. There's been this prescribed time of now sit with it. Okay, let it absorb. The more you let it absorb into you, some of them washed it off. Okay, some of them they went running around trying to act like nothing had happened, right? And slip and fall and bump their head. Oh, okay. So some of them hit a self-destruct, honestly. Okay, that's what it is. Some of them hit a self-destruct. Don't be afraid when you see this. Don't be afraid when you see this. They said, don't you sit in fear. You chose to push a button on embracing your power. Okay. Those who are still in a blame mode, this is it. Those are still who are still not receptive to this authentic nature. Those who are still, rejecting their authentic nature, inadvertently pushing a self-destruct button. Others are turning on that intuition and working. Well, it's not that they're turning it on, it's that it's been turned on for them. And some of them are receptive to it, and some of them are trying to negate it, work against it, counteract it. Okay, the ones that are counteracting it are going to find themselves surrounded by chaos and confusion. That's part of their self-destruct button. Okay, and it's a slippery slope. It's a downward spiral in that case, because it's a slippery slope, because that form of genetics will not sustain here any longer. Okay, those who have chosen to elevate, those who have chosen to embrace, those who have chosen to replace the anti-love with the love energy, knowing that's the only thing that was ever true. You see, in whichever way they were in that receptivity. See, you all don't have to understand it with the clarity that we speak of it in the undressed, naked version of it that we discuss here. In most places, it's discussed in many circles, but it's dressed up with their religion. It's dressed up with their purpose. It's dressed up with a lot of different things, okay? But it's still that at the core, okay? Anyone who's in receptivity to this energy, no matter how they dress it up, okay, thank you. At its core, what they're doing is they're accepting the love, not the anti-love. So if you're working for a company who is involved in anti-love practices, you might want to watch out, because you might want to start looking towards some type of company with a love practice, or something that's indifferent. Even indifferent is better than anti-love. You know what I'm saying? You think, and is it ever really indifferent though? Because when it's indifferent, it's like you just can't see it one way or another. But what the caution is here, awareness that certain companies, certain organizations, certain groups, certain people are consciously, deliberately flowing anti-love. Now is the time where, if you're really doing what we're talking about, being in line with this vibe, you've been drawn here. You've been drawn here because you are choosing love energy over anti-love every day in an active way. Yes, this is your protection. This is your protection. You are in alignment with the crown. With the crown, what? With the crown. Okay, they're showing me like the spiritual authority. But yes, with the spiritual authority, you are in alignment. And you're receiving the download and you're putting it into action. As spirit guides you, you follow that impulse. Yes. You are expecting the best to happen and to show up for you. Justice is going to show up in your favor. Lady Justice will be ruling in your honor. She's at your side. You're my right hand. You're my go-to. So you're my right hand. You're my go-to. Tell me everything about you. That's a bold move. Okay, so you on the right hand, on the right hand of God. I heard you on the right hand of God. You sits on the right hand of God. Okay. God likes seeing the world through your eyes. I hear God likes seeing the world through your eyes. God likes seeing the world and living in the world through your expanded consciousness and the course of evolution that you took in this. Okay, thank you. God enjoys this vantage point, this point of view. Okay. There are many eyes I could look through, any two. But I choose to look through the ones of you, because I really enjoy the perspective that you see. I enjoy your multifaceted awareness you see. That's why I did this whole project in this first place, to break myself down into all the different entire frequency scale. I broke myself into the entire frequency scale because I wanted to experience it all. And I experience it from that fragmented point of view, but it stays in that vibration. It never changes. Okay. You're the wild card, though. You've moved through. You started at one end of frequency and vibration, and you've literally moved through every vibration. You're the only one that allowed me. You're the one. Okay. You're the only one that has allowed me to, from one human experience, traverse the entire scale of frequency, of existence, of emotion, of action. I've literally gone through the full range, the full spectrum. Okay. Usually, that one's on that vibration, they stay there forever. This one's on that vibration, they stay there forever. So I've always been able to see the full range of human experience from a fragmented perspective, where the vessels stay in their same frequency and vibration. You have proven to do something differently. You've shifted frequency and vibration. It's not that that's different. That's common. People do it every day in so many ways, and they make great strides. However, the difference in you is you went from the far left all the way to the far right, and you did that shit every day, every night, with ferocity, with devotion, okay, a ever steady forward motion, I heard, and you got a toe behind you. You got a toe behind you. Yeah. The energy, it's like the vortex it's created when a jet flies through the air, honey. You creating a vortex of energy swirling behind you as you move in this frequency. It's like you dragging it all. You got a drag behind you. They all dragging behind you. It's all coming through. You creating motion because you went through so many levels of frequency to get here. It created an overflow of energy that created an energetic drag, a vortex in behind you, and it sucked others into it. Anybody who was nearby, they kind of got sucked into it. That's why the reading we did the other day about these two demons that were sent to destroy or return back to the evil, useless, because That vortex sucked them in. They went through a wash and spin, whether they wanted to or not. That's what the fuck was happening. Whether they wanted to or not, they went through a wash and spin cycle energetically when they were around you. Just sitting in your space does that. That's why we got to watch out where we put you at. We got to give you plenty of energy to transmute wherever you're at. Okay, that's why this is the city of light. It's a perfect place for you. Okay. There's a vortex you got to drag behind you. The spiritual transformation that you've been going through. Oh, honey, it's like this person in this experience we was talking about that's going through their healing heart. They're caught up in the vortex. Tanto tiempo disfrutamos este amor. Nuestras almas se acercaron. Tanto así. Voy llamando a tu sabor, como tú llevas también sabor a mí. So, hey, you gonna take the spice of me. You gonna take my flavor with you. You gonna take my taste with you. You gonna take my smell with you. You gonna take my essence with you. Okay. Sabor literally is like flavor, right? So, sabor a mí. Yes, they're going to take the flavor of you with them, baby. And that's that vortex. That's that toe. That's that undertow. They got to take them in, honey. When you move through, when you come through. When I come around. When you come around, I build you up, then I take you down. Yes, when I come around, I build you up, then I take you down. Hold on a second. You're going to, the power of your energy. It's sucking them in, honey. It's bringing it up. It's you went in and stirred the shit pot. And they showed me, it looked like, if you could imagine a pool and ain't nobody moved, everybody just sitting in the shit. And when you get up and you walk out of that, when you stand up out of that, this is so fucking disgusting because it's like all over everybody. But I see you stand up and you rise above it. And as you're doing that, it's falling off of you. It's falling. It don't all fall off of you immediately, but it is falling off of you. Ew, chunks. Gross. So fucking disgusting. And other people just standing there and it's splashing them in the face. They're already covered in it, but it's splashing them in the face anyway because you done stood up. And now I see you doing this. You wiping your arms down. Now wipe me down. Wipe me down. And you wiping yourself down, getting this stuff off of you, cleaning yourself off, and then you spot the shower. You're like, oh, the shower's over there. I'm going up that way. I'm gonna go hop in the shower. Okay, so here you are. Set the water, make it nice and warm, get the temperature to where it don't burn you, but oh God, it's gonna feel so good. Get this shit up off of you. So you get up in the shower, you give yourself a good hose down. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, they still sitting over there just looking. The ones that's facing you looking. The other ones is trying not to move too much. They don't even want to look at you because then the shit might fall more in their eye, in their mouth. Oh my God. They should really shut their mouth because the shit is falling right into their own mouth. Oh, somebody here is having the karmic repercussions of the shit they've been talking about you. They're having to eat it now. Okay. The truth is being found out. Okay. Yeah. And, you go over there and you clean yourself up and you move on, honey. You take that shower. And it's like every time somebody showers, the water drains right back into the shit pool over there where the ones that still ain't got out. You know, they got to keep that shit moisturized. Moisturized. They got to keep it moisturized. They got to keep it hydrated. Oh, God. So it's like you getting up and cleaning yourself up and give them enough shit to keep talking so they can keep sitting in the shit some more if they want to. Okay. But you my right hand. You my go-to. You my right hand. You my go-to. God said, don't worry about that though. Oh my goodness. Good Lord. Okay. What deck? I'm getting some kind of oracle. Okay, the affirmators cards. Let's see. Hold on. Really? Okay. Yep. I'll get it out. and then a trivia card. So let's get something from the affirmator deck. What is the message for the download today? What you want to say to them? What you want to say to them? And I hear, I can give it to you, but what you gonna do with it? I can give it to you, but what? They said, if you knew I was giving you everything, God said, if you knew I was giving you everything that you had, would you look at it long enough to find the gift in it? Would you say, now, why did my Heavenly Father give this to me? Why did God give this to me? Why did my ancestors give this to me? Why did my angels bless me with this? Where's the blessing in this? Okay, that's that powerful technique right there. Don't take it personally. If someone starts to speak unkindly to me, I'll remember that they've got something going on that has nothing to do with me. Like maybe they just pooped their pants. Yep, that's probably it. Somebody shit their pants, literally. Somebody else shit their pants when they figured out that you was right this whole time. And Spirit is showing them in a way that they can no longer deny. Okay. Positive thinking. In the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. I throw in forgiveness and empathy seeds by the handful if I want, and I take a lawnmower into the jealousy and resentment patch. I'm a pretty badass mind gardener. Like I said, you had to become a mind mechanic in order to understand this. Now you done said something to somebody, they can't forget it, because what it did was it rang the bells of truth on their spirit at the bottom of the deck. Ha! What we talk about? Power. Hello. I am strong. I am grounded. I am powerful. I'm like a cross between a dinosaur and a tank, but not a tank that is used for war. I'm like a peaceful, loving dino tank who feels so strong it doesn't need to do anything but be. Hell yeah. And you got that ancestor energy with the dinosaurs. Y'all know the dinosaurs looking like ancestor energy. Then you got that protective stance. A tank, honey, you can't fuck with the tank. You really can't. But you got peace signs all over you. You're about this love and peace and happiness. Yeah, you know how to get down and dirty. You're a tank. Hello. You know how to get down and dirty. Does that mean you're going to do it? Hell no. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. You're like, it ain't worth it. After I fired and came, it ain't worth it. Okay. You might. So I'm hearing like, you know, somebody did something maliciously, you could go after them. You could attack, you know what I'm saying? Somebody spiritually in violation here, you could attack, you could go after them, you could try to fight back, you could retaliate. You're like, it ain't worth it. Oh, snap. And from I Know Trivia, we're going to play one round of trivia today. We have this peacock coming through. The peacock, wealth, luck, fortune, wisdom, knowing, knowledge, the divine eye. Okay. True or false? Peafowl are strict vegetarians. True or false? I need to get the bell out for the last two questions. All right, that is false. Insects and small reptiles. Okay. On the multiple choice question, according to Greek legend, where did the eyes from the peacock's feathers come from? The options are a 100-eyed giant, a group of wood nymphs, or a mirrored shield that belonged to Perseus. They came from a 100-eyed giant. Okay. And the open-ended question, peacock refers to the male. What's the proper term for the female? The female is called the peahen. The term for the species is a peafowl. Okay, peafowl. Oh, peafowl. That says a lot. First off, somebody stink like piss because they piss themselves or they shit themselves. Okay, I heard getting drunk. Okay. The other thing, somebody here, player foul, okay, in the game of life, the way you played, spirits threw a foul, they threw a red flag on the play. Spirit said, oh no, honey, we don't like the way you playing. What you doing like that ain't right. You fucking with the wrong thing now. Okay, Spirit put a a foul on the play. Okay, somebody here was a player, and that was just foul. Okay, somebody had a player energy, running around, messing around, playing with different hearts and different minds. Yes. Okay, the 100-eyed John. Did we say you was at 100? You was at 100? Okay, 100. Okay, I could go 0 to 100 real fast, real fast. Okay, I heard. Okay. Also Horus. Okay, Horus energy. And raw energy, okay, on this reading. Okay, don't just, so somebody here think you just a spiritual vegetarian. Okay, they think you're just a spiritual vegetarian. Okay, because of your place of enlightenment. Like, they didn't think that you could also, they didn't know you were such a heavy hitter. Okay, they thought you only dabbled in the light. They didn't understand that you have mastery over your shadow, which allows you to work with your own shadow and light energies. You don't have to tap into entities in order to access your power. You actually don't really have to do anything. All you have to do is sit in a vibration and have that intention. Because you are 100. You're no longer grounded in ceremonies and tools. Okay, ceremonies and tools. We're not negating or downplaying the benefit of them, access of them, powers of them, energy of them. But ultimately, you are the core. You are it. You are why anything works. None of it would exist in this plane without you. This plane exists for you. You are the power in it. So you took your power back from blaming everything and everyone else in this situation. Okay, you ain't. There's somebody who is. They might see you as flossy. Okay, and cocky. Okay, I'm getting flossy and cocky about your energy of what you can do. Okay, that's their perspective of you. I heard that's not your problem. But they better watch out if they think they can come up against you. I heard because you do have that protective means about you. And it's like, my energy protects me. Oh, you thought the light wouldn't do much. What you didn't know, I heard, was when you try to touch that barrier that the light is put up, it will burn the shit out of you. I heard it'll burn the heck out of you. Okay. Somebody is feeling this out now. They're figuring this out now. They finally getting that point. I heard they finally getting that point. Okay. Oh. And as the shit, when the shit goes down, you better be ready. When the shit go down, you better be ready. Somebody here, they better be ready because the shit going down. Okay, they finna figure out the truth now. They gonna know who really had their back and who. I just heard the very ones that was speaking against your name as the very ones that's gonna backstab, betray them the same. So there's somebody here who was speaking out against your name. This person confided in them. They believed their word over yours. They did something like that. And now they're going to see the other side of that experience. We started off talking about seeing both sides of an experience. Yeah, somebody here, they're going to see the other side of the experience now. They've been on the side where they, quote unquote, benefited from this person, and they've shit talking and they gossiping. Now they're going to be on the other side of the experience where, it doesn't benefit them that this person is a gossip and a dish shit talker. Okay. Somebody going to get the beans spilled all about them. Somebody going to get the truth. Don't be surprised if somebody's like, well, you know what? I just reached out to you because I wanted to tell you about such and such a person. Like, they told me this about you, but I think you should know this about them. And you're like, oh, when this happens, you're going to think to yourself, oh, so you're the little motherfucker that was over there telling them shit about me, making up stories. Because now you the same one running, coming to tell me about them. And Spirit already showed me that. Okay. I already got that message that you was coming. I didn't know who it was, but now I know you the sleeky. Okay. Okay, cool. And it's like, okay, bye. Thanks. Okay, bye. Don't worry, you ain't got to do that no more. Okay, thanks, bye. It's like, whatever. But there's an awareness here, okay? Because you didn't realize just how much this person had some really jealousy, envy, a real metiche, From now on, I heard anywhere where you had extra niceties, Oh, yeah, the kids are good. It could have been that lightweight extra niceties, you know what I'm saying? Real general, but extra niceties above, high, and by is gone. From now on, it's a high and by, if even that. It'll only be high and by. If only that moving forward, okay, with whoever this is. Because too much going to be shown and it's just perfect. I heard too much going to be shown and it's going to be perfect. In other words, somebody did too much. They thought it was never too much, never too much, never too much. That they could get away with it forever. Uh-huh. And now they just want to dance with daddy again, honey. They just want to dance with daddy again. What? Okay, look, you got jokes. I'm done. I feel like this could go on forever. Let me get a postcard for Spirit for you and close this out. Oh, my goodness. They just want to dance with daddy again, and they can't. Okay. The perfect message for you, closing this out. What do we have from a postcard from Spirit? Dearest you, since you're on Earth, you understand how buildings are built, yes? A good solid foundation and yet flexibility too in case of earthquakes. Truth be told, you can't offer something sustainable unless it is built from a solid base, whether it be an idea that takes form one step at a time or an actual house that needs that sturdy foundation dug, poured, and built. We want to remind you of this because you might need a little encouragement to see this is true in your life at this time. Celebrate the fact that right now you can repair the cracks in the foundation of your life effortlessly, as well as do a general site check to ensure your hard work is being well supported. Do this and know you are building your life on a perfect and solid foundation that will allow you to welcome the many miracles waiting to come to visit. We're so happy for you and so intrigued by what you're building. I love it. Now, they are referring me back to a reading we had did recently. Let me see. It was entitled Building on a Solid Foundation. Yeah. Laying another perfect brick also. Laying another perfect brick. They're showing me that one. Hold on. I'm looking at these titles. Anyway, so yeah, look at those two readings. They're in my recent videos. There's so many, you guys. I put so much up. Okay. But here you are. Continue to build in a solid foundation. You know what I'm saying? You already had to do so much to weed this shit through. You got the mind mechanics down. Apply, apply, apply. You ain't have to wait for the physical evidence to show up no more. You're all the way in trusting your spirit, trusting your intuition in this right now. It's perfect. Stay on that tip. Stay on that point. This is going to keep you on top, on point. Hello, because remember, you're my right hand. You're my go-to. Tell me everything about you. That's a bold move. All right, that's what we have for you today. Until next time, sending you so much love, peace, and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks.